Okay. So, alright, what were your initial thoughts upon first landing in Canada for university?
My first thought?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think too much. I guess it was kind of exciting because you were just in a new country by yourself, and I felt like, oh, I am gonna have the freedom to do a lot of things that I like really been able to. So I guess just excitement, and yeah, I guess when you first came here, you didn't feel like afraid or whatever of anything.
Okay, awesome. I'm glad that you weren't scared because I was scared when I first landed.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so have any of those thoughts of like excitement or anything like that changed as you got to learn more about the city and the people?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, after a while, you start to feel not so excited because you very much see a lot of things and they're getting repetitive, and then it start to get a little bit like boring. But I mean, I guess it's hard to get excited, but you just have to look like harder, I guess.
Okay, sure. All right. So, if you don't mind me asking, where do you live in Toronto right now? You don't have to
I just live around the campus.
live around campus.
When I first came here, I actually live in Chinatown. I found out a place online. It's pretty urgent, so when I just posted an ad online, someone replied to my message, and then I just get that place. And then about half a year, so I think it's like around December. So like in 2015, December, I moved to the place like here right now near campus because the winter was coming, and then I didn't want to like walk anymore because usually when I lived in Chinatown, I walked to school every day. It's like 20 minutes. Yeah, but I don't want to walk in the snow. So, yeah.
Smart man. Man. So, what do you think about where you live right now?
The location is pretty good because it's so near the campus. Like, you couldn't get more near than that. It's across Pittman Hall and it's besides IOC. So it's like not officially a residence, but it's like on campus to me. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so do you have a favorite place in the city?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
So if you had to name one, do you think you could just come up with one? Or, like, where do you like going in Toronto?
I don't know, like Eaton Center.
Okay.
Because usually they have a lot of things you can buy, right?
Okay, I see. Awesome. All right. So, what do you like or dislike about the city of Toronto?
I like about a city. What I like about a city is it's like there's always something going on, so you feel like it's pretty fun, or like just like different cultures, right? So I like the multiculturalism or pluralism, whatever you call it. So I like that aspect of the city. What I don't like about a city, I don't know. I haven't really thought much about a city that I don't like. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Okay, so what about the city is most significant to you or most important to you?
That's a really hard question. I guess it's like really hard for me to say like a place of the city is so significant to me because I've only been here for like 1 year and a half. So yeah, I would say if I have to say maybe Ryerson because it's the university I go. Yeah, it's not like I grew up here, right? Like it's not like I experienced something unusual here. So I guess it's really hard.
So what's special about Ryerson to you then? Is it just because like you go to school here or anything else?
Well, it's just like for me, it's like where my future in Canada starts. So I guess for that reason, you can say it's significant. Yeah, because my life in Canada pretty much starts in Ryerson, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome. All right, so why do you think Toronto would be considered unique or special?
Because of its people. I guess it has people from like our parts of the world, it's like a mosaic of like different cultures. I guess that's make it unique. But I guess there are a lot of cities like this around the world, so maybe not so unique.
Maybe. Okay. So, what about Toronto do you think would be so attractive to like other international students?
That there are a lot of other international students here.
That's
like a selling point. And also that like I think the city is trying to do its best to accommodate to all students, like of different backgrounds, different either religions or cultures. So I guess after a certain time you will feel comfortable, even though at the first time you might feel a little bit like I don't know, stressful, but I think after like a while you'll get over it. So yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So has there been anyone to help introduce you to the city and what it offers?
I pretty much experienced the city with my friends in a program together. So I mean, we learned about places that are interesting. We, especially during the first summer here, so it's like we went to a lot of festivals and there are pretty much like interesting things going on. So yeah, I would say we explore ourselves. Yeah.
Let's go. All right. So, have you explored the city on your own?
I did. I think I've been to some museums, galleries, also different parts of the neighborhood, like Little Italy or Chinatown because I used to live there.
Yeah.
And also Young and Finch, I guess there are a lot of like Korean and Persian here. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Awesome. What did you think about those places?
I think it is pretty interesting that like different like people from different background when they first came to a city, they usually like settled like in an area together, you know, so form almost like a diaspora. And at places like this, you can see a lot of like things that are, I would say that's pretty unique. Like you see the signs are in their own languages, and it's almost feel like you are traveling to different parts of the world in a city. I guess that's kind of interesting.
Awesome. So these places that you explored on your own, do you have any stories to tell about them, or like experiences that you had at them?
Stories. No, not by myself. When with my friend, I mean there are some things.
Sure. So what's one with your friend?
Let me see. If I could remember. Okay, I remember going to the Pride with one of my friends, and then he's from Iran, and he told me that back home, like, it was like very restrictive for gay people to just even come out or whatever, and then he felt like totally different, and it's like his friends back home are like still judging them, like saying that they are like whatever or whatever. He told me that if they saw the thing that we saw that day, they would probably like make judgments or be really angry or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.